that will increase the boss's damage by 50% and her attack speed by 70% if they are too close to her. And this does stack up, so if they're anywhere near the boss, the tank who's tanking her is going to die and your whole raid's going to wipe. So in order to mitigate this, we had one of our tanks pick up all the spiders and tank them away from the boss, while the other tank is tanking the spider just on the other side of the room. Now these small little spiderling adds apply a debuff to the tank called Dripping Fangs. This is just a dot that deals really high ticking damage, and it does stack up quite quickly because you have so many of the little bastards. And because both of your tanks are webbed linked together, both of them are going to take a high amount of damage during this point, so we made sure that when this came in, we were healing both of the tanks as much as possible because there isn't that much raid damage going out, and the tanks get absolutely annihilated. Now once the adds do die, they spawn a little patch of goo on the ground. Now this goo just deals ticking damage to you, however with quite a few of the adds up in like one place, you can have a lot of patches all on top of each other, which does ramp up the damage. Melee DPS and the tank need to be super careful when any of these adds die, just because you need to mitigate the overall damage that you take.
Another super brutal ability that the boss has is something called Necrotic Venom. This is a debuff that simply marks 2 players that last for 10 seconds. After the 10 seconds has run out, you'll get a brand new debuff that makes you take pretty high ticking damage over 25 seconds. However, if you take the damage near another player within a certain range of them, you'll spread the debuff onto them, and then they'll spread the debuff onto someone else. It's basically like Zul'Gurub Plague on crack. If you start spreading this, your raid will wipe almost immediately.
Yeah, it's because it ticks so frequently. Every 0.5 seconds it pulses out, and it does a really large amount of damage just to the player who's got it. It can go crazy because you can get multiple stacks of this, and yeah, if it goes wrong and it goes into melee or something or into the range group, you just wipe. You just take so much damage, it's hilarious.
And because of that, you simply just need to make sure that the first 2 players that do get the debuff and are marked for those 10 seconds, just get the hell out of the group, make sure they're stood near no one else, let their disease time out, and then they can come back. However, as soon as she has put the debuff out and players are ticking down, you'll notice that she does actually transform into her second form, which is her rock form. And as soon as she goes into this, phase, I guess, she starts casting something called Gathering Clouds. And this is just an 8-second long channel, which deals relatively high consistent ticking damage on the entire group, but also pushes you back. Now, the pushback on this ability is very strong. If you run against it, you'll kind of stay in the same location. It feels very similar to the pushback on, say, G-Kun, as an example, in TOT. It's that sort of thing. You can run against it, but not forever. But because it is only 8 seconds, it's not that much of a problem. But because you are being pushed back, it's kind of a nightmare for healers. Not only is the entire raid taking a shit ton of damage, but of course you can't cast a move. And we used a healing cooldown almost every single time this came up. However, there are certain locations throughout the room where we did feel like if you just stood still and let the ability push you back, then potentially you could maybe get a trank off or something like that.
Yeah, you could have it in places as well where this ability would push you into a wall, and there is a hell of a lot of walls around this area, and of course that means you'd have to run against a pushback. You could just stand there and cast, and it's amazing, but the thing is, not all of these walls are particularly available to you because there are multiple egg sacs throughout the encounter area, and running over one of these egg sacs will spawn a group of little spiders that don't really do anything special, nor do they buff the damage or attack speed of the boss or anything. However, the adds that did spawn from these eggs were pretty fucking buggy during testing.
They were super buggy. Basically, how they were working is that it appears that they hadn't been designed properly. They was spawning in the ground.
Yeah, and they would evade, and that means they couldn't get to the mobs. And normally, if a mob evades, it just doesn't do anything. However, in a raid, most of the time, if a mob evades, it will teleport someone to it. Whoever has the highest threat will get teleported to the ad. And because healers are the only ones who had threat, healers were just getting teleported everywhere. These ads couldn't move, so they just brought the healers all around the place. It was so disorienting. So yeah, the egg sacs might be a viable strat, just breaking a couple of them during this ability and having the tank pick them up. That might be a viable strat otherwise, but on Tessie you couldn't do that because your healers were just all...
Yeah, right. Let me get log started real fast.
all over the place. One thing to note while you are getting pushed back during this Gathering Clouds is that the two...
Alright, meds are in, we're good. Can we get a Warlock closet, please?
Vicodin works wonders, my man.
Shifty needs to summon as well. Got him.
Ronus! Look at this!
What the?
What?
There's a demon hunter that looks like a boomkin.
Or
You like
what
that?
about the
Awesome.
paladin that's an egg that's shooting bubbles?
Who cares about that?
The Boomkin guy is fucking badass.
Dude, that's a boomkin with fucking glowing green sight. Glowing
Well, fine.
things.
Hey, sorry about that, guys.
Here you go. Here's a Talon Walker. With a poke stick.
Can you guys hear me now?
Nope.
Nope.
Whoa!
Eh? Oh. I finally fixed my rep with the people.
That's cool. The demon that I summon actually like moves with me when I'm like dancing.
Dude, where did you get this treasure, chat?
You don't have that?
Quest.
No, I need it.
It's a Saramar quest.
Do you guys think this little Crash and Thrash and Shredder pulls?
Whoa. Sick. That weapon appearance, man. I'm dig. How is Outlaw anyway?
Busted at the moment.
Like, broken bad or good?
Broken good.
Broken good.
Like it's kind of fucked up how good it is at just kind of doing everything right now.
Yeah,
Well,
it's good.
if you get the right roll of the bones, it's really fucking OP. But I mean, if you get the one that just reduces cooldown, like a drone, like your major cooldowns or whatever, it's alright.
It's too RNG for PvP though.
Ah. See, I'm trying to debate on what I still haven't used my fucking character boost yet.
It's fun. Outlaw, you definitely need to be outlaw for PvE. Fucking
I mean,
Sasuke
Rogue,
sucks for
Rogue
it.
isn't bad though because all 3 Rogue specs are top 10 at the moment.
Right.
Yeah, but
I
yeah,
mean-
unless you're doing like high-end competitive PvP and PvE, who cares? Just play whatever you want.
Hunter, we need more hunters.
Yeah, I was honestly thinking about rolling a hunter.
I have a level 100 hunter that I can maybe power level if we really need it.
Is super really good right now.
Why don't we have any feral druids?
Feral's
do-
good too. No, Feral's really good.
Yeah, Feral's like one of the top DPS specs at the moment.
They're super boring to play.
Oh
right
fuck!
now.
We got a fucking resto druid tonight. That's gonna make my job so much easier.
We have 2 of them.
2? Fuck yeah! I can just heal the tanks. I've got my beacon on Maple again. They're Barb because they're gonna get linked like a fuck ton. Right on.
Everybody is here. Let's do a ready check. Yo, if anybody needs flasks made and you have the materials, let me know.
Alright, I'm good. Sorry. Sneezing
Sorry,
fit.
food buff. Not paying attention.
Yeah,
Like one quest line away from doing that.
What?
For alchemy. Being able
Oh,
to.
okay. I'll follow you.
Alright, sorry, now I really am good.
What is the monk bubble cooldown named? I don't know, I keep forgetting.
Life Cocoon.
Yes, cocoon.
KFC
out of a
bubble.
1,000 suns.
I want to be able to call it out, so. Alright. One more ready check and then we're gonna pull. Maple, you good or what?
Yeah.
Alright, let's make sure everybody's ready. Last pull. So I guess we'll just tank him, like, kind of where she stands and pull her back a little bit towards these eggs, maybe, I'd say.
Well, doesn't the
eggs
stepping?
pop.
Yeah, the eggs
Yeah.
pop if you step over them. So maybe
Eggs
to the
pop, but
left.
The ads
The
don't
left.
really do anything. They're pretty easy to handle.
Everything you own in a box?
Alright. Yeah, there's no eggs over on that side of her, yeah. We can go over to the left. Here, let's
But when she does her wind boost thing though, it can knock healers and everybody off, so might not be good to do that.
Well, yeah, but before you group, that's why before she does it, you all group in front of the wall, so that it just pushes you into the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Yeah, back if we side. Tanked towards her the right. Right there.
Yep.
Where are you gonna face her towards?
I'm gonna put my back towards the wall.
We'll just be on
Or
the left.
actually, if you guys want, I can tank, or Gloria and I can tank over here. Because then it's just him and I over here, and then you guys can face the wall. Or
That way,
your
you
back's
two are the
the wall.
only ones that have to move when she does her little.
Right,
thing.
exactly.
Can you designate a
That
spot
would
where
be
you want
better.
us to run to?
Wait, where are you, Maple? Can we? I'm gonna mark Maple and myself.
Let's see, a spot to run to if you get the necrotic venom. Green over there where she's standing. Just be careful not to step on the eggs.
And try not to drop shit in melee.
I mean, you'll be pulsing, so if you start pulsing, just get the fuck out.
Oh, you'll be pulsing, all right.
Oh,
My
yeah,
dick's
there it
already pulsing.
Oh,
There it is.
That's enough out of you.
Hey, we made it this far. I say that's an improvement.
Yeah, we made it, what, 30 minutes into the raid before dick joke was made?
Speaking about pulsing, what
Pussy jokes were made yesterday.
girlfriend of you?
What'd you say?
Oh yeah, the ex-girlfriend that was on your couch. How'd that go? Were you
she
pulsing
ended up-
then too?
No, she ended up, actually, I woke up and there were bacon and eggs on the kitchen table waiting for me, and she was
So that's what
thanking
they call
me
it nowadays.
for-
Yeah, is that,
No,
is that what the kids
seriously.
call it these days?
Bacon and eggs,
She
huh?
fucking fixed me breakfast and apologized for showing up at my house, but she couldn't go back to her house drunk apparently, and I'm just like, what?
You're just
As long
Yeah,
as
he's
you
a Holiday
take
Inn with less sex.
At least as long as you put your eggs
And to
not
answer your
fertilize.
question, no, I didn't fuck her this time.
But you did
Way to
give her the R.
show
Kelly treatment.
Self-restraint.
Oh yeah, definitely the R. Kelly.
Funny story about giving her the R. Kelly
Oh,
treatment.
God,
She's
no,
actually
save it
into
for
that
later.
shit.
Yeah, save it for later.
Sounds like a
Pull this.
potential fact.
I don't know. I like eating fertilized duck eggs. Those are cool.
Are you Filipino?
Balut.
Yes. I'm Vietnamese. Same shit though.
All right, let's give this a pull.
I'll give your mom a pull.
Oh,
Oh god.
I already did.
Hey.
Hey.
The fuck is a fertilized duck egg?
exactly what it is. Sound exactly what it is.
It's a
You guys
duck
are
egg that's
sick.
been fertilized.
Where are we tanking at there?
Run.
KFC DC.
Kill ads, kill ads.
Who's dropping the poles right under her?
They killed the spiders right by her.
Oh wait, that's right, the spiders.
Yeah, I picked up the spiders on the way back.
Yeah, you're supposed to pull the spiders away from her.
Yeah, one tank takes the spiders, and then the other tank takes her.
Well, yeah, in the alpha video, yeah. But I read the mechanics for this one, and I didn't see that.
Get as far away from the green circle as you can.
Oh jeez.
Lauren, you want to pick her up? I got the spider.
Cool.
Guys.
If you want to take them off me, then.
Oh, lagging.
It's a clusterfuck. Gotta move it.
Lagged out.
Yep. Robot voice.
Rock form.
Watch out for wind.
The melee and the tank should take the feathers.
This should be a Demon Hunter regular ability.
No.
Wow, you walk into that tornado, you're
I
fucked.
got the boss. I got the boss. You got to.
The egg too. The egg just one shot me.
Well, whoever had the tornadoes on them, I don't know if they. I think it's only the people who had them on them spawn them, right?
Well, there's always some on the bridges, so if you walk
Oh,
on the
okay.
bridge, yeah, you're just fucked.
We have to run to the other side, the freaking room.
And then it was very poor timing for Maple to time out because she was turned towards us and did the cone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on my end. My internet's fine. I don't know.
Also, when you get the purple swirly around yourself, run like a madman through, use whatever movement speed increase you have, and run through the green poison puddles, because it does dispel them off the ground, giving us more room to maneuver.
Why'd she reset?
We all died.
We all died.
Not me. I died.
Possibly.
Like 15 of us didn't die.
There was
10 of us ish.
Were you guys not across yet?
No, we
Yeah,
were
no,
cross. We
no.
were attacking her. She just reset.
He
All right.
was nice enough to make.
I'm gonna move where we tank this. I'm gonna do it a little differently. I'm gonna have the tanks backs against the wall. That way, when you guys get necrotic, it's a lot easier for you to move away instead of having to go through.
That's what the video looked like. It would, for the alpha one at least.
Right.
I
So
need
Gloria,
just a split second. I'll still have my ears on.
Yeah, we'll just tank her with our backs facing here, and then or we can tank her right there. Let's just tank her right here where she's standing.
All right.
Gloria and I will be facing the egg sacs. You guys behind, and then just go to the green triangle if you get the necrotic.
And then feeding time usually goes on a range. So if you want to have the range stack in a place, so like we can control where that area is.
Question with
Right.
the ads, they don't aggro anybody, so how can we stop them from? Do they
Well,
focus on somebody?
Well, what I could do is after she does ambush and comes down, go around and go ahead and pick her up. I'll grab the ads, bring the ads away, and then we'll just DPS the ads away towards where the green triangle is. That way we can at least maintain all that shit.
Yeah, you have the more ranged abilities, so yeah.
Right, I got the shield that bounces off.
Yep.
Multiple targets.
Are all DPS switching to the ads?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a rather nasty dot they put on you.
You said you're taking ads over to green, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna take ads in that direction.
'Kay.
That way, when they pop, they'll leave all that shit over there too.
Gotcha. So phase 2, we basically follow her over to the other platform.
Yeah, so when she does phase 2, she'll drop those feathers. We just go to the platform she lands on and continue DPSing.
Cool. All right. Just a raid check.
Much cleaner, guys.
Rock form.
Take the tornadoes to the green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do we go?
Eye of the storm. Just watch where she lands.
Oh, okay.
All right, she's over there.
God damn it.
Do you res on Shifty?
Fuck me.
You got her, Maple?
Oh, yeah, I got the ad.
Dodge the
I got
tornado,
the
guys.
shield wall's up.
Same.
Lost.
We got a healer over here yet?
I'm here.
Ads are all stunned. Lay on hands, Glorion. If there's one available.
No, I am the only hero left.
Yeah.
We lost everyone with the tornadoes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take her like over to here a little.
It's probably a wipe.
I'm not understanding this fucking phase change shit with the. How do you get across?
You run across
Dodge.
the bridge without hitting the tornado.
Yep. Dodge tornado.
Okay, then either I'm lagging or I'm just fucking stupid because I'm running around it and I'm still getting hit by it.
It's got a circle around it. If you see the dark purple circle.
Yeah.
Yep, and your screen turns a different color, yeah.
All right, I'll continue taking here. You guys run behind you if you get necrotic.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to deal with this.
5 minutes till Berserk.
Watch out for the venom on the ground.
I'll be right back.
Sorry, Maple. I had the thing.
No, it's all good. We're getting better every single time, so.
Surprised I kept you guys for alive as long as I did.
Yeah, that was baller, dude.
Yeah. Dude, I just... Is it possible for me to take a set of wings because I keep fucking this up? It's the same
You
spot.
dropped the ball, man. You dropped.
Healers and tanks need to take the wings.
Yeah, why don't we just give it to the healers and tanks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's generally the suggestion I've seen is healers and tanks, and then if there's any left melee DP, any melee DPS, I can grab one.
Okay.
Anyways.
There's feathers when she switches platforms. She leaves behind a gold feather.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the gold feather do for you?
Makes you jump and glide.
Ooh.
Your next
It's
jump
not
is
as
so
long.
high.
It's not as long as you think, though, so be careful.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can guide it.
Can you make it from like one
Healers can
platform to the next one?
Not with one jump.
Okay.
You can get to like halfway through the bridge.
Also, you can use it when you're coming down to kill some of the ads.
Right back.
Didn't want to talk over everyone, but I got a dip. Really
Thanks,
sorry, guys.
Drath. The only person that stopped to res me.
That means I get all the loot, right?
All the loots. Yeah, so second phase,
guys.
when you're running across the webbing to get to the platform, just make sure you maneuver through the tornadoes. And what we do here, we'll just repeat on the next platform. So whatever position Glorion has the boss, just do something similar. Maybe if Drath, you have time, throw up a couple beacons over on that next platform.
Do we want to go over positioning on the second platform
Yeah, we could.
real quick so we don't go over there and people don't know what to do?
Can you
Don't know
put up?
what the
Yeah,
fuck
put up
to do.
markers. Put markers up, I guess.
Right, so the boss is usually what do you think right here?
Yeah, that should
Glorion?
be fine. Yeah, we can turn her this way and just tank her right here.
Yeah,
with
we
our
can
backs facing
tank the
us.
boss right here. Everybody who gets in the
Pole should be over right here, I think.
right.
Yeah, the boss
So in rock phase, you'll get a debuff that makes you spawn a tornado. So just run over here or where I'm at. We'll just put a marker or moon.
You're supposed to run
is it?
straight to where
What
the
is it?
poles are because you clear the poles with it before it spawns.
Right, exactly. But when she goes in a rock form, there won't be any pools until we blow up those spiderlings. So what I'll do is while I'm actually jumping, I throw my shield and my hammer on the ads on my way over, and I'll tank them right here where I'm standing, because this is where I approximately land when my feather wears out. So I'll be right here tanking the ads, and then we'll blow them up, pop them. And then I guess if you want, we can run the tornadoes over here to clear it up.
Well, there's 3 platforms, and from the way it looks like, I don't think we're going to be making it to the 3rd platform. Like, back around once.
Right. I mean, we got her to what, like just a little over 200 mil.
It was like
before we finally
35.
wiped.
35, and that was with half our DPS missing. So.
Right.
Yep.
So.
And 1 healer up.
Exactly.
So I don't think the pools will be much of an issue on this platform, just on the first platform. But since we're moving, it won't be a big deal.
Basically, just watch for the tornadoes.
Yeah, during the
Just
transition,
make
just
sure-
watch those
Yeah,
watch
and
those
make sure
tornadoes.
you place your tornadoes away from the raid so we don't accidentally run into them while we're trying to move around stuff.
Cool. Let's do a ready check. God, dude, my buff bar next to my character is so many fucking paladin buffs. Holy shit.
Wait, what about paladin buffs?
So, if you see my stream, like next to my character, I keep all raid buffs that are castable on me, and there's so many paladin buffs.
Yeah, I saw that. There's just like a mountain high of it.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, I'll scream for you.
If you got an add on, you bring it towards me.
Flush the eggs. Rock form in 3.
She has a harpy voice, but I don't like.
Yeah, it sounds really weird.
So I assume she goes to that platform every time then.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm headed over there now. Yep, she does.
Oh no.
Got her. Shield rolls up.
I'm like a mile away from the tornadoes. I still take dark storm damage.
I got add.
Oh my god, I got knocked back. What the fuck? Does she have a cleave in front of her where she throws everyone in front?
She does have an AoE cone.
She has an AoE cone.
LH used.
You had her facing the bridge when I was crossing, so when as soon as I came in, I got knocked out.
Yeah, she was facing like what she is right now, and fucking, she knocked. If it wasn't for this tree, I would have been gone too.
Yeah.
So now I know. I'm gonna face her off a little bit to the side next time.
Cool, thanks.
And that thing's completely dodgeable as well. The tank can move as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, once she starts casting, she's rooted.
Yep. Can I get an Ironbark and Glorion?
There's some tornadoes behind us, so watch out for those.
Thank you, Shifty. Tornado coming towards Glorion here. Oh, no, never mind, went the other direction.
Don't separate when you're marked. It's bad.
There's a couple ads on me.
I got him.
Cool.
Hey, whoever has the green circle, went away.
Not a bad fight once you get the strat worked out.
And we're doing better already.
Yeah. I think we could probably...
This is gonna hurt.
Will she jump back to the other platform or should she stay here?
There's 3 platforms, so she'll probably go to the next.
So it's like it's switching.
Alright, I got the ads.
There's one on me still. I'm gonna mark it with a skull. Can I get Ironbark again on Glorion? Thanks,
Alright.
Shifting.
Alright, just go to the next platform.
That guy died right under my feet.
We'll just have to move it.
Run against it.
Tornado, watch out.
Alright, get your feathers.
Mother effort tornado.
No!
No!
I fell through the spider web after landing on it.
I'm gonna
It doesn't look good.
3 minutes till enrage.
You too, Maple?
No. I was midair and one of those spiders hopped on me when I aggroed it.
Same.
By throwing my shield on it.
Shield walls up.
Spider's
Melee.
out.
Enrage soon.
And Ironbark Glorion again. And I got a stun coming for the ads now. Got him stunned. I'm gonna move the boss out of the way. So I can drop okay, yeah. That was good right there. I think we can get that this time.
She's super low. Let's just try to burn her.
Yeah, she
More
only had, what,
dots.
2 million?
Yeah.
Burn her!
Burner. 20 million. 20 million.
Yes.
20 million?
Come on. Oh no.
Burn her! Burn her!
13 million.
More dots, Matt. More dots.
11, 10. Keep going, 9.
Dots and kiting, dots and kiting, dots and kiting.
She's just a rare mob now. We can do this.
Dots and kiting, dots and kiting.
Evasion.
Glory,
Evasion
gotta do
road.
5 million.
Oh my god,
Dots
you guys
kiting,
got
dots
this.
kiting. You got
I
it.
believe in you.
I swear to God, my
You
dots
guys
don't
got
kill her.
this.
Draft,
Free
it's all
deeps,
you,
free
Draft.
deeps, free deeps. She's
Go, go,
2,000.
Go.
Yeah,
One
we got
million
her.
health.
We got
Come
her.
on.
We got her.
You got it.
Get
job,
out
guys.
of here. Get out of here.
Yeah!
Good job, guys.
Good fucking job.
Good
Oh,
job.
achievement too. Nice.
For what?
Fuck
And after
yes,
all
Jack.
that, guess what I get? Gold.
Gold.
Proud of you, Draft.
Oh, that's what you
It was
get.
it was you. It was all you.
Oh, fucking A. Got me a cloak.
I'm like,
Hey, I got
super
gold.
salty about this.
I'll be right
Like,
back.
look at that. Glorion has like what, 5 pieces of gear now?
I got gold.
Yeah, but we already knew that, Maple.
Does anyone need those 850 plate haste mastery legs?
I do.
Yeah, I do actually. For red.
Yeah, throw him to Maple.
Oh, you use
Yeah,
haste? Okay.
Maple needs him
Well, he's
bad.
Haste
Oh, yeah.
and mastery.
Maple, open a trade with Barbarian.
That was good, guys. That was what, our third attempt?
Where are
Right
you?
here.
Spotlight. Spotlight. I think I'm behind you. That's you.
Fuck yeah, 38 gold.
Gold! Yeah!
They should at least
Thank
make it like 100 or 200 gold.
The field ads are
Ferrosham,
so real.
nice!
Then back. Ooh, and it's got mastery on it.
Yeah, haste mastery.
Swag.
Everything I don't need.
79%.
If you don't need it, I could take it for the mastery. Crit mastery's top 2 stats for holy. Actually, what's Barb have?
I have crit legs. I'm the one that gave it to him.
No. Oh, okay. No,
Yeah,
I'm
I got
talking Kate.
Those
Jesus,
are the
you're-
legs I have right now.
Oh, I was looking at Cape, dude.
I like how you can see Thundertone in the background. It's cool.
Right.
Glorian, what the fuck is Ignore Pain and why did it heal for so much?
It's essentially a Prot Warrior's like just a blanket absorb. So we just pop shield block, spam Ignore Pain, and we just absorb shitloads of damage, and it does healing for a percentage. For the percentage of the damage that I take.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That healed for almost as much as me and the rest of them.
Yeah,
Do you guys think we'll be able to?
Go ahead.
Do you guys think we'll be able to clear tonight?
Maybe.
Possibly.
With the right attitude.
If we keep up this pace, yeah.
Hey, watch out when you come into the Dreamway. There's like ads right at the door.
Holy bejeebus.
So it's like, don't walk forward. Don't walk forward.
We've got what? Dragon, Cenarius, and Xavius left?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
Yeah, but Cenarius sounds like a bitch of a fight.
Cenarius and Xavius both have enough mechanics to cover both of them.
Yep. Xavius has like 3 nightmare mechanics, the dream mechanic, mind control.
Cenarius is like, it sounds difficult, but like the more I thought about it, I was like, it's really not. You just always make sure to kill the ads and then cleanse one.
Yeah, Mythic Xavius is gonna be a pain in the ass.
Any Xavius, I have a feeling it's going to be a pain in the ass.
Xavius looks really fun.
Alright, pulling. Let's go.
Jesus. Oh, by the way, Barb, don't forget to redo your beacon. I've got
Yeah,
people-
I just did it. I got something that yells at me if I don't have it on.
What do you use?
Weak orders.
Okay. I may have to get that weak aura string from you later once I reinstall weak.
Just gotta tell me when.
Yeah, tell me when. I prefer tell me when, honestly.
This route? No, never mind. Don't worry about it.
I'm rooted. And fucking every man for himself doesn't work.
Jesus, I'm fucking loving this Aura of Mercy. Are you watching the heals per second output right now, Barb?
Yeah.
Fucking 324k just from standing here.
Yeah, it's a powerful spell. That's why I was dumb for not using it last fight.
Well, I honestly think about it. 5% damage split over the 5 closest players or 4 closest players. You'd be stupid not to use the fucking Aura of Mercy over Devotion or in this content, you know. And
Yeah.
they really need to do something about Aura Sacrifice. It's fucking broke.
Oh, is that it? And now we're at the.
Grab
Or
the
is he?
chat.
Oh, more trash.
Is there a mount with that model? It looks sweet.
I fucking want it.
Cloud coming towards you. Maple, watch out.
Sleep now.
Now you.
FYI, healers, you can dispel the sleep.
Well, no, I can't dispel it when I'm asleep.
That is true.
Fuck it, I'm bubbling. Fuck.
You want to dispel me right next to you?
This guy's a lot of health.
He's a mini boss. Like all the mechanics here are part of the fight that's about to happen.
Okay.
Fuck.
Wait, that's
Dispel.
Oh, the boss is there. Okay. Oops.
Yeah, it's not the boss.
No, behind him, right over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I got a fucking beak out of that
Really?
guy.
Fucking bullshit ass cloud.
I like that. Short trash. Easy.
These portals work?
Sleep
Yeah.
now.
They do. You can do it on normal, but they don't do anything.
Wait, where did the portals go?
This is the Dreamway for the... Oh, the portals just work. Yep, the portals work. I just went through one.
Yeah, it took me to Feltwood.
Yep, I'm in Duskwood.
They go
That's
to all
kinda
the
cool.
places that the old world dragons were summoned.
Yeah,
Guys,
these are the
can
old
we-
world bosses.
Can we move away from the sleep because it's doing damage?
Walk into it.
No, do your job, healers. Don't walk into it.
That's really cool. You can go into the through the portals though.
They on heroic and stuff. They actually have like mechanics to do with that.
Oh, like you have to go through the portal.
Yeah, they'll like take us to the different places.
That's super cool.
All right.
But on
It's been
normal,
a
do they do jack shit?
Fucking hot minute since I
Here,
fought a dragon in Duskwood.
Here is the link for this fight. I'm gonna put up a 7-minute timer so we can watch it.
But it's 12 minutes long.
You can skip some parts.
Skip.
Hello guys and welcome back to Fat Boss TV, and we're doing some more raid previews. Yeah, we were pretty much done, as some of you kind of noticed, because we haven't uploaded a raid preview in a very, very long time. And the reason for that was because the two bosses that were left, which is this encounter that we're doing
Oh, are
today
these
and
the same
Sonaris,
dragons from
when
Vanilla?
we did test them.
No.
Yes.
Are they?
Corrupted.
These
Oh,
are
this
the
is a
corrupted
Sandre
versions.
and yeah.
Wowpedia.
Emerus, yeah.
Yep. Sandre and fucking Terrar.
The first time round, we didn't really get the footage we wanted. However, the bosses did come back up for testing on normal mode, and we managed to get a bit more information about the encounters and can sort of show you a rough idea how the bosses work. Of course, this
That's
is
pretty
a
cool.
preview. When the bosses do hit live servers, it's likely they'll be different. And also, we will be doing the heroic guides like we always do on live servers, and that'll give you a far better idea.
Why am I the gay purple
Let's
diamond?
go on with the video anyway. Maybe you'll get something out
Because
of it.
you
And
made
let's
me
talk
a
about
skull.
it. So, the
I
Dragons
didn't
of
do
Nightmare,
that.
which is in the Emerald
Oh,
Nightmare.
I thought it was
this
you.
encounter, we're not exactly sure where it's placed in the instance. It feels like you can almost do it whenever you like.
Yeah, after you've killed Nithendra, then you can literally go to it whenever you like. It's
Yeah.
kind of like one of the 4 choices you get to do before you have to go to Sonaris and then Xavius. It's an interesting encounter, though. It consists of fighting 3 dragons, but it's out of a possible, like a pool of dragons of 4. We're not 100% sure how this is going to work. Is it going to be like a rotation from week to week, like Paragons of the Klaxi was supposed to be?
Yeah.
Or is
Or
it going to become a set order? Or is
It could
gonna
be like a raid ID by raid ID basis, which would be a little bit odd, especially when it comes down to Mythic. Although said that
on
in
Mythic, you do all of them
it's
at
all
once.
4, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, this encounter is quite reminiscent of something like the 4 Horsemen in Naxxramas, where you've got like giant auras that you need to deal with, and you've got to do a lot of like big movements around. It's quite interesting like that. But generally speaking, the encounter does have some very simple abilities, but it's the way that these abilities work with one another that does actually make it quite a fun fight to be in.
Now, before we talk about what dragon does what, we should really talk about how the fight sort of works, because it's slightly unusual. At the beginning of the encounter, you'll always have your Sandra, and she will always be accompanied by one other random dragon. All of these dragons have a shared health pool, and once you get the bosses to certain health intervals, they'll fly up into the air, and whatever one is already flying up in the air will come and land down. So at 70% health, one of them will fly away, another one will come down. At 40% health, they'll then do it again, but it'll always be the same dragon, so you'll just have one dragon that's never in the encounter. Now, while these dragons are flying up in the air, you can't actually do any damage to them, and in normal mode, they don't do anything at all. They just stand there and look pretty. In Heroic and in Mythic, you've got extra mechanics that you have to deal with that will be bombarding your raid the entire time they're up there. Now, all of these dragons do share some abilities. There's a breath that the tanks need to deal with. It's just a frontal cone. You need to make sure that you're facing these dragons away from the raid. But the most important thing about these dragons, and the main reason why they're so spread apart that you can see on screen now, is because they have an aura around them. Now, this aura simply just constantly applies debuffs to anyone within 45 yards of the mob. This debuff is specific to each dragon, so it's completely unique to them. All these debuffs do is just apply a small amount of ticking damage to you that slowly creeps up. However, once the debuff reaches 10 stacks, that player is just flat out stunned for 30 seconds and you're going to wipe. So you need to make sure that no one in the raid ever gets to 10 stacks. And the way that you can do this is simply by splitting up the raid into 2 groups. And as soon as you get, say, 7 to 8 stacks, get your tanks to move over towards the other group, taunt the dragons, and you just swap them. And it's as simple as that.
Yeah, as long as you keep doing this, nobody will ever reach 10 stacks of any of the given marks, so nobody will ever get stunned, which is great. And by the time you actually want to switch again, your debuff should have dropped, so it should be safe to switch again without getting even more stacks of the original debuff that you had. And you do need to continue doing this throughout the entire encounter, so you're always going to need to be spread into these 2 little groups, and you're always going to have to, be running from side to side. So there's quite a lot of movement for the tanks. It's quite a neat little tank switch mechanic rather than taunt on 2. It's like move a whole dragon across the room on 8. Now they're the shared abilities that the dragons have. Let's look at each dragon individually to see what they do. And let's start with Yasondra, which is like the main dragon. You'll always have her. One of her main abilities that she does is call Defiled Spirit. This makes it so a large purple circle will spawn on a random ranged player. And at the same time, all players within this circle will be rooted. And after a short time, the circle will explode, dealing a shit ton of damage to anyone who's still inside of it. Now the players within the circle need to be dispelled, which will remove the root so they can move out and avoid the explosion. You also want to consider probably being spread out when this ability is coming in. If you are properly spread, only one person should ever get rooted at any given time, meaning that your healers will have to dispel less. And of course, if too many people do get rooted, you won't have enough dispels to break all of the different roots, and somebody's probably going to get hit by it and maybe even die. Do take into account that you can use things that remove roots, such as Blessing of Freedom. I'm sure Disengage with certain talents works as well, so
Blink.
Yeah, Blink works as well, so use all that kind of stuff. And her other ability is Nightmare Blast. This will launch a ball of purple shit towards a player's location, indicated by like a purple swirly circle. Players hit by this will take some damage and be knocked back from this location. Whether a player is hit or not though, this Nightmare Blast will always spawn a Nightmare Bloom Flower. Now these Nightmare Bloom Flowers will deal damage to anyone standing within them every 3 seconds. However, if nobody is standing within them, they'll instead spawn a little ad called a Dread Horror. These Dread Horror ads don't really do much on normal mode, they just kind of go around and melee hit people. However, on Heroic and higher, they do have a 5-yard aura, which causes players within the aura to deal 50% reduced damage. So on both normal and Heroic, regardless, the ads are generally a pain in the arse. You always want to have a single player stood within the Nightmare Bloom Flower just to stop any of them from spawning. Healers just need to keep an eye on that player because of course they'll be taking ticking damage over like the duration of a minute while the flower is still active, and any of the Dread Horror ads that do end up spawning do need to be killed off as soon as possible, preferably range DPS as they will not be in range of the damage reduction aura, so you should be able to kill them off relatively quickly.
So those 2 abilities you have to deal with the entire fight because Yasondra's up the entire fight. Let's talk about the other dragons. Let's talk about Terrar first. On a timer, Terrar will spawn 2 different shade versions of himself. These versions have slightly less health, deal slightly less damage, but they still have the Nightmare Breath ability. And when this does come in, the tank's going to be taking a shit ton of damage because he's going to be taking 3 breaths rather than just 1. So it's very important that as soon as they are picked up, like the other dragons, face them away from the raid, and you want everyone to go absolutely nuts on them and just cleave them down as soon as you possibly can. On top of this, he'll also do Seeping Fog, which will just spawn multiple patches of green fog that will just slowly drip.
Oh, that was my best in slot back. Holy shit.
Mine too.
We have the same stats, Strapped.
Yeah, but you're a different spec, so.
I know, but it's still the same.
Well, because the secondaries can be different on different cloaks and stuff.
Sure.
Unless only one mob drops a cloak. But yeah, like literally the only thing, like there's nothing best in slot for me off of Cenarius.
My belt is.
Honestly, most of my best in slot stuff drops off of Ursoc.
Yeah, 3 of them.
For me, it's 4.
The
Neck,
feet and the cloak are both BIS for me.
And trinket. Yours wouldn't be the trinket because that's an agility trinket.
Yeah.
I need the life relic and helm. Let's see, life relic helm off of Sonari.
Oh no, my best and soft drink is off Airsock. It's the one Tiberius has.
Weirdly, mine is off Nithendra, the very first boss.
She just has my helm.
Yeah, Illusion Nightmare looks amazing.
I can't see what it looks like, so.
Alright. Yeah.
Do we want to designate someone to stand in flowers, or?
I was going to ask the same question.
I'll make it happen. I got it.
Okay.
Raging Rhino.
We should have 2 designated people, one for one side, one for the other side.
Oh yeah, we got to break up into groups.
Oh, actually, no. Ysandra's the only dragon that casts that, so whoever's
Yeah.
on the side of Ysandra.
How do you want to do the groups, Maple?
We should probably spread it evenly, melee and ranged.
Let's see. We got.
Because if we did that, if we spread it evenly, then whoever's on Ysandra's side will have an easier time when she casts that root. Also, we want to make sure whoever we put on Ysandra side with the heals, as far as dispels, we've got to make sure whoever we put on that side can actually dispel those roots.
It should just be a magic effect, right?
No. Paladins can blessing it off as well.
You guys are gonna
Okay.
have to switch the dragons anyway.
So paladins technically have 2 dispels they could throw out.
Mm-hmm.
It has a magic effect, so all of us, I think.
All right. I'm not too
And
familiar with all the healer classes these days. They've changed so much.
We also have, if it is on a paladin, bubble yourself and get the fuck out.
Druids can shapeshift out of it.
Mages should
Yep.
be able to blink and or
Yeah, you can
ice
blink out of
block.
You can blink out of it.
Death Knights, do you still have that, like, empower shit thing?
Oh,
What
what
do
was
you
it
want
called?
it to
That's
do?
Embrace. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah,
No.
do you still have it?
I do not.
Okay.
What did it do? They might have.
Made you immune to all forms of snares, roots, and slows for like 15 seconds.
No.
Monks, I don't know about. Demon Hunters, Warlocks, I don't know. Who the fuck? Seriously?
So it looks like we have 8 melee. And 7 ranged. And then there's the 5 healers. And the 2 tanks.
So put 2 healers with the melee group to even numbers.
Paladins.
Yeah, just put the
Well,
paladin.
1 paladin needs to be with each tank. Because
Wait.
we're the dedicated tank healers. I'll go with Maple. You can go with
Glorion.
Glorion, yeah. That'd be the best bet.
Fuck that guy.
Stand by. I need a moment. Shit. Alright, I'm back, sorry.
So did we decide for the DPS split?
I'm working on that right now.
Okay.
Barb, do you use Voodoo or the Healbot or anything?
Voodoo.
I may have you sit down with me, on a off-raid night and teach me how to fucking use Voodoo then. Because I use grid and mouse over macros.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh, that you could always download
Grid and
Click.
Click, yeah. If, you're
Dude,
if you want
Grid
to
and-
use Grid, use Click.
Grid and mouse over macros rock.
Shut up. Not for healing.
Click's even better though.
That's what I use. That's what I've always used to heal is grid and mouse over macros.
Well, guess what? That's why you don't heal, because you suck.
Look, bitch.
Grid and mouse over macros are awesome.
Well, I mean, I'm, consistently in like top 3 healers with, grid and mouse over macros, so it can't be too bad.
Yeah, Click just makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, it's a whole lot easier.
It's essentially the same thing.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about. You just use your mouse, not your keyboard.
But Grid, basically, you have to download a ton of modules for Grid to do what Voodoo does.
Yeah.
Which is why I quit using Grid.
For like all your
they're real slow on upgrading it.
healer timers and stuff.
See, here's the thing. I've used grid since like classic WoW and Burning Crusade with mouse over macros for blessings and shit. So that's just what I've been used to.
Yeah,
So-
I think I changed in Lich King. I think it's when I switched over to Voodoo.
See,
'Cause
I
when
went.
Lich King came out, Grid took forever to fucking update because I was playing a Druid, so I had to have like a shit ton of modules added to it. They were just taking forever to update it, so I switched. to
See,
Voodoo.
I went Ret in Wrath of the Lich King because Divine Storm was OP as shit when it dropped.
Ret was hella good in BC too, if I remember right.
No,
Ret was only good in melee groups. You would have one for their Sanctity Aura. You would also have a Smite Spam Priest because of Sanctity Aura. You would also, with Seal of Command, you could stack like an Enhancement Shaman and Wind Fury Totem and do a fuckload of DPS.
Yeah, I know I'm sexy, but why does everybody look like me?
I just realized
No.
that.
Wow.
That's funny.
That is so funny.
Night Elf, Demon Hunter, Master Race.
Sean, I didn't know you went around and gave everybody AIDS.
I infected everybody.
That is a lot of AIDS.
Full blown.
I feel
Literally,
like I'm
everybody except
missing
for
one
freaking
person.
Drathmar.
Yeah, what?
We're all soldiers now.
I think it'd be pretty dope if they would have dropped like instead of doing stupid weapon appearances, make weapon appearances raid drops.
Yeah, that'd been cool.
Yeah.
Rather than hidden freaking ridiculous quest lines.
Yeah, it takes like way too fucking long to get an appearance change on my shield and shit like that. Speaking of, I wonder what it looks like with this new appearance I got.
They haven't even figured out how to get Corrupted Ashbringer yet.
Does groups look
I
good?
love those shoes,
I
man.
thought they said they weren't putting corrupted in the game.
No, they are. It's already in.
It's
model.
the hidden artifact. Someone figured it out already.
Oh, did they?
Corrupted
Yeah.
Ashbringer? Yeah.
Corrupted
Someone
hidden.
figured it out like Monday, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll check it out.
Some crazy ass.
I've still got my Corrupted
Yeah.
Ashbringer in the bank, so I could just transmog it. Fuck getting the hidden appearance.
Pharaoh, how far are you on Silverton?
Wait,
Yeah.
you have a
Corrupt-
corrupted Ashbringer in the bank and you don't transmog that shit all the time? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's really cool because the Corrupted Ashbringer quest is what their quest was originally going to be.
Oh, okay. I'll get you started then.
Half I'm in Altreich Valley farming the bug.
Oh god. AV.
Yep.
God.
And then you have to farm the slimes. It's literally the vanilla quest, and it's a lot of farming.
It's literally AIDS.
Shoot me.
Do we have groups split up now?
Yeah, they're in chat.
Yeah, Pharaoh already posted them.
Alright, cool. Let's fucking do this.
Where's Glorion at?
I'm right here.
You wanna split up now?
Which
and
side
then-
goes where?
You follow
Scroll
your
up.
tank. Well,
Got it.
not quite.
Do we have to kill
My
Dragon at the
team,
same time?
my team goes on. My team on me.
But the thing is, once the tank switch dragons, you don't switch. Just when they go to switch dragons, you stand still and wait for the dragon to come to you.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey,
Wait.
Tide Glow isn't in a group. Or Kill Glow.
I knew I was missing one person.
Wow. Me.
Look at him there.
Group's missing a healer.
He's the last pick.
Mine.
He got last pick in the kickball team.
You take him.
Yeah, because we had five healers. So probably Maples because he takes more damage than Barb or Glorion. So
I do.
you got nerfed, man. Ignore pain is too hard to ignore. Pun intended.
My damage and healing got nerfed, but my damage reduction didn't.
It's okay.
You guys should fight.
Plus, Maple's got me
Just
over
bite the
here.
pillow. Just bite the pillow.
All right, let's get this on the road.
Alright. Quick ready check.
Whichever. Doesn't matter. I guess. Never mind.
God damn, you couldn't have made groups nice and pretty for the healers.
No, I tried, but the groups in the raid are all fucked up.
Alright, here we go.
The healer made those groups.
I'm gonna pull the dragon to the X.
Alright.
So you guys just transition behind.
I'm coming up to Skull like so, and I'm gonna turn him around.
Get behind him,
Yeah,
guys.
don't stand
Get
in front.
behind. Get behind him.
Don't stand in front of him.
We swap once they go up in the air, right? Switch target.
No,
There we
it's
go.
once it's
No.
at 7 stacks.
Seven stacks.
Ah, okay. How many stacks are they at? Up 2.
Two.
I'm gonna move them back then. Fuck it.
Oh my
My
god,
bad.
it's dragon in my face.
My bad, my bad. It was like, it yelled at me like, switch targets.
Yeah, your dragon's too close. That's too close.
We're at 5 stacks.
Raging, I'm pretty sure you're
6.
staying at a dot.
Don't you have to stand in the flower so the ads don't spawn?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which there's one right there.
That's the dot.
Gotcha.
7 stacks, swap them.
Oh, I'm asleep.
So is Tib.
What?
Uh-oh.
I can't.
I got them both.
7.
Oh, what?
What's going on?
I can't see. There's so many shades.
Lots of dragons over here.
What just happened?
This is gonna be a wipe. All the
Let's
shades.
just
should
wipe.
rip. Yeah.
Let's just wipe. When those shades come up, make sure DPS the shades down right
I'm
away.
sound.
Just wipe it.
The swap mess up or?
Yeah, the video said basically you want to just make sure you AoE the shit out of them so to cleave them all down. I don't know.
God, what video said that?
Yeah, I couldn't even target Yasandra because there's so many shades.
Yeah, the fat boss video.
Weird.
So they just, because they're only going to be on the one dragon, right? So that side just cleave everything down.
Wow, I got DC'd.
Same.
So did I.
Yeah, me too.
Same.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Oh no.
Alright, guys, that was fun.
Alright, good raid, guys. Shit.
God damn it, Blizzard.
Wonder if they're getting DDoS.
Well, I'm getting back in.
It's funny how we all got kicked out at the exact same time.
Server went down.
Oh, nice.
Server is tote.
Oh fuck.
Oh, we're in. Sweet.
What?
It's actually pretty good
Oh,
timing
hang
though.
on, hang on.
Not gonna lie.
There you go.
server's
they're
back.
still
Oh.
they're still up though. And I'm in combat. Yay. Can we zone out? No, we can't zone out either. Fuck. I'll save
So
you guys.
somebody-
I got you. I got you.
So somebody came back in. and
A character with that name already exists.
Yeah, I saw that.
I got this. Fuck these dragons. They're going down.
Is anyone in?
No, I'm not.
Nope, character with that name already exists.
Logging into game server.
Still logging in.
Haven't seen that.
There we go.
There we go.
I just got ported to Shalaran.
Why there?
No way.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's where my Hearthstone's set, so maybe.
Drake, you're funny.
On
Alright,
Tuesday,
I'll be right back.
November 8th, this country
Oh
will
god,
make
I'm
one of the
alive
most
and they're on me.
important-
The most important
That's
decisions
simple,
in its
like,
history.
You
Bye, Draft.
Have a chance. You have an
Yeah.
obligation.
to be a part of that decision.
You might think it's not important. You might think you're not important.
But that's not true.
And the only way we can prove that to you is by having lots of famous people.
Lots of famous people.
Lots
Can we
and lots
bail?
of famous
Let's
people.
bail.
Just a shit ton of famous people. Repeating how
I'm gonna go through one of the portals.
Important.
That's what I did. I'm still in combat though.
Yeah, I don't think it ends the instance.
Register.
Just I do it.
Register.
It's like
Vote.
few bits.
People.
Some of us
aren't as famous, but still pretty
famous. Like,
Oh, they reset.
sometimes you're not.
I was about to
famous
die,
person
and then
will be
something
mixed
magical
in with the
happened. It was
famous
great.
ones.
They drive the message.
I'll be back. I gotta
Because
restart my
they're
game.
unpolitically
Gotta save that
considered.
gold.
Their
I'll never see that gold
untold
again.
sincerity.
But you only get this many famous people
I need
together
a
if
port
the issue is
back.
One that truly matters to all of us.
A disease or
ecological crisis or
A racist, abusive
Who needs a
power
portal to
will
Dowry?
permanently damage the fabric of our society.
Do the math. Do we really want to give nuclear weapons to a man whose signature move is firing?
firing
things?
But we can end this nightmare before it begins.
He said he's gonna be right back.
Save the day.
For our children.
For our children?
For our children. For our communities.
For our communities.
For our communities.
for America.
For
What's
America.
portal
For
game?
America.
All it takes is
Emerald
Dreamway.
Dreamway.
All of us.
We cannot pretend both sides are equally unfavorable.
We can't say one vote doesn't matter.
your vote matters.
Your vote matters.
Man, the portals don't look this cool in the real one.
Senate,
The House.
Your local officials.
No, they're just
Immigration.
blue.
What else corrupted?
Student debt. Common sense gun laws.
the Supreme Court.
See, this isn't just an election, it's a tipping point.
For the country.
Mark. Scene in his next movie.
Wait, what?
Mark.
So the bosses only have a chance to drop the
Dick.
corrupted
Full
essence.
Monty.
It's lame.
Full Marky.
No.
It's not even guaranteed.
No. Go to save the day.
Aw, the maps that you enter when you go through the portal have an edge. Like, you can't actually get out of the area the portal's in.
Oh, so it doesn't really take you to the real place.
No, because if you look at the map, it does say, like, Emerald Nightmare, Twilight Grove, or Emerald Nightmare, etc.
Are people still not able to zone in or what?
Most people are back.
Where's Maple? Res him.
I tried.
AFK.
Oh, I remember this. This is in Duskwood, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right in the middle. It's Fairless Duskwood, Ashenvale, and some other one. Hinterlands.
So cool.
I just think it's really cool that they reused the vanilla portals for this fight.
Mm-hmm. They actually work.
I was
Yeah.
bummed. I was bummed when they took those dragons away.
It's just kind of cool that they brought him back. It's a little nod.
They made a lot of old areas relevant, it seems like.
I used when I would have new friends to come
Damn
play
this
WoW.
invisible wall.
Yeah, I know.
It was great when I had new friends to come play WoW. I'd always be like, "Oh, check out this cool dragon!" I'd just drag him in there and let him just kill us both. They'd be like, "What the fuck, man?"
So you guys have heard about that red pally that one shot Kazakh?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
the good old red
reckoning stacks. Yep.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Fucking
Have a
red
rogue friend with level 1 daggers stab you in the back when you're sitting down, and get those nice, sweet, juicy crits, stack it up to a 400 or 500, and then go one-shot anything you want.
Didn't they hotfix that in 24
They
hours?
hotfixed it within 24 hours
After
and
that
banned the
video,
guy
yeah.
that did it.
See, this
He got banned?
Why do you get banned for exploiting what Blizzard just fucked up?
Because
You can ban
he
for any
exploited it.
Okay, but there's nowhere that it said
Yeah,
you're
but
not,
did anyone get
you're
fired
not
for fucking
supposed
up?
to do this.
Yeah, it is working within mechanics, but at the
Ooh.
same time, it's not, intended.
Did you guys
Take it-
see?
take-
Oh, sorry. They're doing away with BattleNet.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Blizzard,
See that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
Just the name.
Blizzard launcher.
rebranding BattleNet.
Why would
It
you
makes
do that?
sense. Because it's only for old school gamers, man. If you think about it, anyone playing for the new games on up, like what the hell is BattleNet? It doesn't make any sense. It's Blizzard.
What are they calling it?
Blizzard launcher.
Blizzard
not-
Tech, because BattleNet is the technology, right, that they use, the name of their tech. So now they're just going to change it to Blizzard Tech, and it will be the
Yeah,
Blizzard
so whatever they
launcher.
decide to name the launcher.
I will miss BattleNet. I miss that shit's old.
Hopefully
school
they
right there.
improve the.
I guess it's not really that relevant. It's just brand naming at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, to old school gamers though, like if you ever were playing back in the day, right? You're like, no, not BattleNet.
Yeah, it's like I'm only 21 and I grew up with playing Warcraft 3 and
Same.
original WoW.
Fucking Warcraft. I spent so much fucking time on original Warcraft and StarCraft.
It's weird to me. I've put 12 years of my life into this game.
Dude. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Way too long. I mean, it's a great game, but holy shit.
Beta.
But like to be fair, I didn't really start playing till Wrath because you just kind of dicked around when you're 9 playing WoW.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go to Orgrimmar
Yeah, I
and
know that
just
one.
talk with friends.
We had
I thought I was cool when I hit level 20.
we had a 12-year-old used to raid with us. God, it was fun to raid with that kid, man. We'd fuck with him all the time. The sad part was he was like super good when we were in BC. He was on a rogue. Fucking, we used to fuck with that kid so much.
It's not sad, man.
Oh, you
Kids
fucked
are
the
good.
kid?
Kids are, wow, that's
Yes. Because he was like, he'd be like, "Hey guys, I have a problem with my computer." We must have done this a dozen times before he caught on. He'd be like, "I have a problem with my computer," and we'd be like, "Ah." We'd let him go out into full length describing the problem. And they're like, "Oh, here's what you do to fix it. Yeah, you just hold the power button down for like 5 seconds and it'll fix your problem." And he'd be like, "All right, cool, I'm gonna try it right now." And he'd be talking and it'd just disappear. He'd come in like a minute later, like, "Fuck you guys." No, like we're like, "Serious, dude, that's how you do it." And we got him to do that shit like a dozen times in a row. He's still never let us live that down.
How is he that dumb?
You're an asshole.
Because he was like 12 or 13 or something.
But it's the power button.
Yeah.
What else does it do?
It was hilarious.
It turns the computer on.
Technically, it was solving his problem.
What's your oldest achievement you guys have?
Hand of a doll.
This is probably
Champion of the Naru.
this is my oldest one.
Shaving a haircut.
Sadly,
Oh, yeah.
this is a boosted character, and I don't even have my original account anymore.
This is a boosted character too.
Yeah, I have 2 accounts, my dad's and mine.
Yeah.
I had the
I
Winter Spring
lost-
Cross Saber in Classic, but I never learned the mount because I shoved it in my bank when I learned Charger and forgot about it for a few years. So
That's cool. You guys have Hand of a Doll. You can't even get that anymore, can you? Didn't they remove that quest
Nope.
line?
Yeah, I think they removed it when Wrath came out.
They did.
Yep. Is
I
that
still
your...
have the necklace that'll port me to Black Temple.
I'm back.
That's cool.
Well,
That's actually
that-
super useful if you're farming.
Oh, and I have this tabard.
What tabard? Oh, you can
Yep.
still get that tabard.
Oh, you can? Oh.
Yeah, you can get the Illidari tabards.
Yeah, you can just grind those.
You can't get both, though, can you?
I've got both.
Maybe.
You can get both. I did not know that.
Yeah,
Damn.
I've got both from back in the day. I don't know if you can get both now. What's your all's most prestigious raid title? Or, well, not raid title, raid achievement, whatever.
You liked a little bit of PvP, didn't you?
I'm
Ronnie?
dying.
Hero of the Firelands Raider.
Oh wait, hold on. My oldest one I've got is my Warlock mount, my Paladin mount.
I'm mostly rated on my dad's account, so I guess actually I don't think I really have too many on here. Small dungeons.
I forgot about this one.
Here's old Skullomance.
Did you do that back
Gurbashi.
in the day, white male?
We were doing Gurbashi. Oh my gosh.
Which one?
Swift flight form.
Nah, Druid isn't my man. I used to play like Hunter and Pally and shit. This is a fucking boost.
Oh, dude, it was a bitch to do that quest.
So many freaking mage food.
Yeah, I think my oldest one is actually sadly on this account, probably Operation No More Gun.
Cool. Let's do this. Split up into groups.
Operation Hammer Gun.
My group left. Remember when those shades spawn, DPS of shades ASAP.
And make sure you stand in the flowers.
Do you want to start like on the
Hey,
left
turn
and then
around
go to
real
the
quick.
right? Just so we focus.
What you saying?
Start like on the left shade and then go to the right, or do they share health?
They share health.
My bad. Okay.
Make sure you spell Maple if you fall asleep. I need to switch.
Make sure you're standing behind. All right, we got shades. I'm gonna move right out of that sleep cloud.
Five stacks. Six. Seven stacks. Swap them.
All right, swapping. We got shades too.
Last stands up.
Tell us when the AoE, okay? The second group.
I'm under the tree.
I'm under the tree on the right.
Rooted.
Shit.
Oh shit! I fucking thought I was going in between two of those. How many
I'm
stacks?
trying to reposition.
How many stacks you got there?
I got 6.
All right, let me know when you have the seventh. We'll swap these guys. I had that other dragon come down and I picked it up.
Alright, I got 7.
Alright, swap them.
Alright, got aggro. Bringing her back. Alright, go ahead, swap position, DPS.
AoE.
Make sure you get behind her.
Make sure you interrupt Crow.
Get on the ads and make sure you interrupt them.
I'm at 3 stacks, Maple. What are you at right now?
3 stacks.
Cool. Let's make sure we're lining up.
Flower.
We got ads.
We have some.
I got 5 stacks.
Five as well. 6.
6. Seven.
Alright, swap them.
Swapping. I got aggro. Bringing her back. Add.
Oh man, that motherfucker came down way over there. Goddamn. Alright, call out your stacks because I got a different dragon now.
I got 4 stacks.
Okay.
Six stacks.
Alright. On my third, I
AoE,
guess.
AoE.
I got shades here.
Fuck.
Alright, I got 7 stacks.
Swap them.
Alright, I got aggro.
Cheers, blessing.
So many shades. AoE, AoE.
When are we lusting?
Oh yeah.
Lol.
I got 5 stacks.
4 here. 5. Call it out on your 7th and we'll swap them. You looks like you're right ahead of me on one. What are you at?
7 stacks.
Swap them.
Swapping. Alright, I got aggro. I'm gonna bring her forward. Get out of that gas puddle.
Haze. Shades.
We can probably just ignore the ads and just burn them.
Yeah, just burn boss.
Yeah, definitely ignore ads.
Nice job,
Good
guys.
job, guys.
That's a pretty easy fight.
Good job. Good job.
Nice. Oh my god!
Go!
I got a piece of gear.
Oh my god! Maple!
Nice job, Alfaro.
Oh my god, I got a
Oh,
trinket.
simple. Nice.
Nice.
Look at
And
that.
I still get nothing.
What was that draft?
What was what?
Good job, guys.
Mana tinged bag.
I forget what it's from. I think it's from a
That's
Stormar
potion.
quest. It's something to do with getting ancient mana.
Oh.
No, I got it.
But no, man, that's fucking nice. Trinket simple.
I'll check out this room real
Big,
quick.
big
This
fan of it.
room's pretty cool.
Yeah, that trinket is dope.
Oh, that haste mastery trinket or ring.
Yeah, I was looking at that. That was nice.
I would love that. Right on my finger.
Cool.
Why don't you propose
Why
to
are people hating this raid?
No
Because I've now had what 6, 7, 8 rolls with 0 loot.
Same. We gotta go back, I think. Don't we?
I believe it's this way.
Yeah. Back up the ramp.
Barb, nice heals on that, brother.
Thank you too.
Thank you, man.
We're always like 1% off of my.
I know. That's fucking showing the holy pally like triumph this expansion, man.
We're gonna move on to heroic tomorrow if we finish Xavius.
May as well.
Yeah, might as well.
Oh my god, it's opening.
Wait, are we continuing or what are we doing?
Yeah,
Got an
Yeah, we're
hour
continuing.
already.
We have
It
like
hasn't
another
even
hour and a
been
half.
2 hours yet. Yeah.
2 hours, an hour. Hour and 50 minutes.
Yeah, it's only been like an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna click the thing, go in there, and see what we get.
You guys read clocks good.
Oh, this is dope.
Already.
It is.
Okay, this looks amazing. It really does.
Yeah, it does. Holy shit.
Moonglade is all sorts of fucked up.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
This
it
Fall
is.
Shara.
Nah,
Like, so this is
Moonblade.
probably one of the most aesthetically pleasing not dungeons raids in a long time.
I can't get in. It's not letting me through.
Just click it and like hang tight. It should like go.
Touch the
your
ball.
The screen will go all goofy and.
It lags if too many people click it at once. It seems like.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we can always just summon him in.
Let's see what
This
we get.
reminds me of
Inception.
or The Labyrinth.
Oh, it's an awesome movie. Now, where's David Bowie when we need him?
Rep
Dead.
He's inside the Emerald Knight, man.
Move away.
It all makes sense now. It's all David Bowie's doing.
Rip.
So which direction, left or right?
Can we just go through this?
Can we just walk?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, here.
Oh, yeah,
I'll be
maybe we
the
can.
I'll be the guinea pig. Yep, come on.
Well, it looks like we
Maybe.
just walked.
Well, I mean, there's still mobs up.
Oh, dirt.
I don't think there are any BOE epics for us to waste time on though.
Yeah,
I
don't
haven't seen any.
Let's just head right across. Water Striders for the win.
Man, I like how little trash there's been.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Think back to like Molten Core.
Where's
Oh,
Death
this
Knight? Use your
this
ice
looks
swamp.
amazing. Just stand behind Cenarius and not Cenarius. Look, stand behind Malfurion and look straight ahead.
At his ass, or what?
Or Firelands,
Yes.
getting Shanox to spawn. This.
Where is Malfurion?
It's right here.
We're standing
Yeah, with the
on him.
horns, antlers.
So here is the video for this. We'll take 7 minutes and watch it. Linked in general.
Hello guys and welcome back to Fat Boss TV. Today we're having a look at another boss from the Emerald Nightmare. We're looking at Cenarius on the Legion Beta.
Yes, Cenarius. We're fighting him in his like corrupted form. Unfortunately, a lot of our stuff that we're going to be showing off today is from the normal mode version of the encounter. Our heroic testing didn't go too well, but this video should be more than good enough for you guys to get a great idea of how the encounter works. So when you do get to see it on live, you should be pretty goddamn prepared.
Now there are a lot of different abilities and mechanics to make up this fight, so as a result we're going to try and make this video as snappy as possible just to get through them all. So let's get down to basics. Cenarius is a two-phase encounter. Phase 1 is all about ad management, and Phase 2 is a burn phase. You need to kill him before he kills you. Now Malfurion is helping you during this encounter. He helps you in both phases, and we'll talk about how he works later on in the video, but first let's just get Cenarius out of the way. Now Cenarius in Phase 1 has some very impactful abilities. The most impactful, I'd say, is probably the Nightmare Brambles. What will happen pretty much throughout the entire phase is that there'll be a patch of brambles on the ground that will start to fixate on a player and move towards them. As it does move towards them, it will leave patches of brambles behind. Now anyone caught in these brambles become rooted and take really high ticking damage. So what you need to do is not get caught by them, and whoever is fixated by the brambles needs to kite them away from the raid. Now if you are caught for whatever reason, you can be dispelled, but you can also use things like immunities or aspect of the turtle or cloak of shadows, stuff like that, just to clear as much room as you possibly can, because it does start to get pretty packed. On top of this, Cenarius also has an aura. On normal mode it's 20 yards around him, on higher difficulties it's 30 yards around him. This aura makes it so all adds within it deal 50% of the damage they take back to the player that dealt the damage. So you need to make sure that you tank everything as far away from the boss as possible, just so they don't get this aura. On top of this, the boss will also periodically apply the aura to himself, which means you also have to stop damaging him when this is active. So you just need to keep an eye on that, and then you won't be doing any damage to yourself. For your healers to worry about is something called Creeping Nightmares. This is a debuff that is applied to everyone in the entire raid, and all it does is simply just apply ticking damage. However, it stacks, and the damage it starts to deal becomes pretty damn significant. Now you cannot remove the debuff by normal dispels. We will cover how you exactly remove this debuff very shortly. First, we need to talk about the ads.
Now, throughout the entirety of Phase 1, Cenarius will be doing an ability called Forces of Nightmare, and this is what summons the ads. Now, there are 4 different types of ads in this fight. You have a Drake, you have an Ancient, 2 Sisters, and some Wisps. Each time he decides to summon a set of ads, there will only ever be 3 out of these 4 ads that you'll have to deal with. And these sets do not seem to be random, so the first time that he summons ads, it will always be a Drake, an Ancient, and some Wisps. The second time it'll be a Drake, some Sisters, and some Wisps, etc. So you should be able to plan out what you want to do for each set of ads. Now before the ads activate, they will be dormant for around 10 seconds. During this time, Malfurion will actually do something. He will cast Cleansed Ground on the ad which has the most players nearby. This will make the ad fight for you rather than fight for Cenarius. It will also give you a large patch of green grass on the floor. Going inside this patch is the thing that will remove the Creeping Nightmares debuff, the thing that's dealing a shit ton of ticking damage to you. However, each time a player goes inside this grassy area, it will reduce the size of it. So you need to use this area sparingly, otherwise you'll run out of Cleanse Ground really early on before like another one spawns, and the debuff will just get super high and your healers are going to hate you. We found that around the 20 to 30 stacks was about right for our composition, but it will very much vary on what your healers are and how big your raid size is. Now that we know how the ads spawn, let's have a look at what each ad does. First off, let's talk about the Wisps. Now when they're dormant, they're shown as a tree called Tormented Souls. If you do not cleanse them, they'll become Corrupted Wisps. These Wisps spawn all the way around the sides of the room, and they'll travel towards the target that has the highest threat on them. When they reach that player, they'll do an AoE burst around them. That's pretty much it. They don't have a lot of HP, and they can be killed off and should be killed off very quickly. If you do have hunters, misdirecting these to the tanks with like a barrage or something is absolutely insane, so make sure you do that just to help group them up. Now, if you do decide to cleanse the Tormented Souls tree by having the majority of players stand next to it when, he's going to cast his Cleanse Ground, that you will just have some normal Wisps that come and help you. These will go around the area and place small patches of Cleanse Ground all over the place. Now, this Cleanse Ground isn't going to cleanse any of the ads like Malfurion's one does, however, it will reset your Creeping Nightmare stacks if you do decide to go in it. We felt that these little patches weren't particularly needed, but if you're in a situation where your Creeping Nightmare stacks are super high, sometimes making it so the Wisps are on your side will really help you out in that situation. Next up, let's look at the Ancient. When the Ancient is dormant, it is shown as a little Nightmare Sapling. If you decide not to cleanse it, you will have to fight up against a Nightmare Ancient. This Ancient really has one main ability, which is Desiccating Stomp. This will do a large amount of damage split between all players around the Ancient. However, if nobody is hit, then the raid will just take a huge burst of damage, so you have to make sure at least one person is in it, and we always found that the more people that were inside, the easier it was because the damage was split across so many people. AoE healing really helped out. Just make sure that if you are stacking up to make it so you're spreading this stomp damage, do not take the brambles in there with you, otherwise everyone's going to get rooted, everyone's going to take a lot of damage, and you're going to die. Now, if you do decide to cleanse the sapling, you will get a Cleansed Ancient. This will just go around hitting random shit, but the main thing it does is something called Replenishing Roots. This is a channeled ability which gives an absolute ton of mana back to anyone stood nearby, and considering this fight is very taxing on your healers and it can last for a very long period of time, getting your healers some mana back is absolutely great, so of course the Ancient might be a really good choice in those situations. Next up, we've got the Drake. When the Drake is dormant, it is a large egg. If you do not decide to cleanse the egg, a rotten Drake will appear out of it. They have a breath ability which does a huge amount of damage to anyone caught in it, just like any other breath, but the main thing you need to know about this breath is that the initial breath direction is on a random player, not the tank. So everyone needs to keep an eye out on which way the Drake is facing when it breathes, because you can really easily be caught out and take an absolute ton of damage. Now when the Drake is on low HP, it will start to pulse AoE damage on the raid, and this damage ramps up really quickly over time. So as soon as the Drake is on low HP, everyone needs to be switching to it and kill it off as soon as possible, because your healers are doing enough in this fight as it is. Kill off that Drake to make things nice.
Alright.
I think we need a couple more mage tables.
Pharaoh's got that covered.
Jesus, this is hella.
See if everybody's back and watch the video.
We need more mage tables? Okay, hold on. I got it.
I'm here. I'm just still watching the video.
Okay.
Ah, fuck it. I haven't been watching the videos anyway. I got this shit.
Check the general.
The truth comes out.
Check the general. I just linked something.
Oh god.
I think the pictures are my favorite.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this one.
Everyone should love minimalist paint pictures.
I like that.
What does YMMV stand for?
Your mileage may vary.
The fuck?
Means like it might work differently for you.
Oh yeah, I got that part, but that's just a weird ass way to put it.
That's been used like forever on internet slang.
Never seen that.
I'm back. Sorry, I was letting my dog in.
I think if we cover the ground in refreshment tables, we may be able to win.
They dispel corruption, right?
I think we're playing the law. The floor.
They dispel brambles. That's why I'm doing this.
I feel so bad for Alfaro. Every time he starts talking, he's so quiet that somebody talks over him.
He's a fucking vending machine.
And he's also the minority, being the only panda.
I thought it was the minority because he's Mexican.
Though. He's not Mexican, man. He's El Salvadorian. Get it right.
Yeah, bad.
Good
Hey man,
point.
pandas are systematically
better
oppressed
food.
in Azeroth.
I mean, they can't help it, they're ugly.
They need to go back to Pandaria.
You need to quit having little pandas out of wedlock.
How do you build the wall in the middle of the ocean? On a floating turtle that just kind of goes where it wants.
Let's build an aquarium.
How many of those tables can one mage have at a time?
Yes.
Yes.
I like your style.
I thought you couldn't put illusions on artifacts. Can you? It wouldn't let me.
Are you talking to me?
No, in general.
Yeah, let me do it on the transmog thing.
They said the ret one was broken.
Well, let's just add that to the list.
You can also transmog artifacts, like to a different appearance.
Yeah, look at me.
See if everybody's back.
That's why I made mine an axe, so I have 2 axes instead of an axe and a hammer.
Maple, you there? Barb?
Yeah, I'm here.
You there, Glorion?
Yeah, I was just talking.
Just making sure.
Well, I've done ready checks, and people are here that say they're here, but are not clicking ready.
Maple.
All the healers.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that I got this down pat.
Bill, you there?
Can we just have a moment of remembrance for the best minor glyph that was ever in the game? The Paladin, the light one.
Which one?
This one?
Yeah, there it is. I thought they got rid of it. I'm really glad it's still a thing.
You can
no,
buy it
yeah, I have
from your Garrison Hall thing.
I think this flap is pretty good.
Needless to say, I haven't been on my Paladin since WAD, so...
I honestly need to figure out what glyphs I have for Shaman, because I haven't even looked.
What's the cooldown on that?
4 seconds.
Wow.
Spam it.
It's hurting my eyes.
Who needs refreshments?
Make a circle so we can have a table of page tables.
A table of mage tables.
Pharaoh Shaman? Are you there?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Pharaoh Shaman's still AFK, so... Want to give this a test pool?
I said we should go for it.
Alright. Let us do a test pool. You want the boss first, Maple? Or you want to do ads?
I'll do ads. I have the distance
Okay.
aggro mechanics.
I'm going to basically take the boss right where he's at, just flip him around. Keep him on that outer edge over there. Keep him close to a green pool so I can dip in and out of it when I need. Alright, let's just give it a test pool with Pharaoh Shaman. He's AFK, but they're not going to wait all night for him.
There he is. Oh, he's moving.
Okay, cool. Let's do it.
So what are we calling the ads out? Who are we going to focus on?
Maple will be tanking ads.
Wisps.
How many stacks are we cleansing on?
I just had a double.
Kill the
stack.
wisps
I got a dragon
first.
head.
Yeah, how many stacks do we need to cleanse?
20 to 30.
20.
Pharaoh DC.
I'm back.
Well, I can't cleanse.
I know we have to swap at some point.
Yeah, when the ads are spawning, we should go run on the wisp.
Which one's the wisp?
I don't know when to switch targets. I'm just kind of DPSing.
Shield walls up.
Sisters first.
I haven't got a Spear of Nightmare yet. Have you? Is that something you're getting over there, Maple?
No.
Yeah, I haven't got one here yet. So.
How many brambles or how many of that debuff did we say until we go in the green?
Between 20 and 30.
If you guys want, I can call out who has between 20 and 30. Like, I'll call someone out at 25, tell them to run to the green.
Mogris, run to the center.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a wipe.
Yeah, I have like 33 stacks. I mean, there's no green up.
I think people are using it too early.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I had like 25 stacks, but there was no green around to.
I think it should be like somebody calling it out and telling people to go, and then if you don't get your name called, just don't go, and you have to heal through it or deal with it. Because if we have people doing it at like 15 or 18, then we're just gonna have a bad time.
Oh, it uses
Well,
up the thing.
DBM screams it and puts it in a gigantic.
But
layer on
it
your
starts
screen.
doing it. For mine, at least, it started doing it at like 16 stacks.
It starts doing it at 20 for mine,
Yeah,
which is
20
kind of
for
not
mine
what
as
we
well.
want. We want between 25 and 30.
It'll tell you every 5 after 20, so just keep paying attention to it. And when it says 30, get your ass in green and ignore it until then.
I mean, but if
Yeah.
you want to call them out, call them out.
Yeah, because if you go into it,
Hey, we just
Someone
pulled
pulled
some ads.
these
else.
Yeah, ads.
My bad.
Thought we were done with this damn star bullshit.
Thank you. Trying to eat dinner and play at the same time. Sorry.
Red Moonfire does look really cool though.
Moonfire.
And I mean, that wasn't bad for a first attempt either.
Wait, so
Oh, there's
what
still
do
one
we-
up.
So
There's
what
still
do we-
ads.
Gosh. So on the ads, who are we focusing on first? What's the order?
Let me confirm that.
Okay.
All right. Depending on which ants spawn first, I would say Wisp. And then Twisted Sister. Rotten Drake, Nightmare Ancient.
Okay, remember when the Rotten Drake, it's not gonna breathe on the tank. It's gonna be a random person. So just pay attention.
I know.
I was looking at the DPS.
Yeah, so that's a mechanic that everybody will have to pay attention to move out the way. I mean, we could, like I said, depending on which ones spawn and what order.
I don't know. The guy I'm looking at is like it says Wisps, then Drake, then Ancient, then Sisters last.
Well, the Sisters heal. So
Yeah, but you can interrupt.
right, so we'll just have to make sure to call it out. Or what I'll do is I'll just go ahead while I'm tanking, I'll go ahead and continue the interruption on the Twisted Sister while you guys DPS the Drake.
Yeah.
Or the Twisted Ancient or whatever is at that time.
And even if she gets a heal off, you can dispel it or purge it from the target.
Yeah,
too.
I was gonna say me and Draft can purge them.
185 favorite here, Maximo Blanco, the plus 150 underdog.
But yeah, it should be Wisps, Drake, Ancient, and then Sisters. And Drake's because he does a AoE stacking damage thing. Yeah, that's why you want to make sure they're second before Ancients.
Yeah, that's fine.
What was it, like all DPS?
Are we always trying to get the
Drake?
Wisps to be cleansed?
Yeah, what did we decide on which ones we're going to cleanse every single time?
It should definitely be the Wisps.
What do the
Going by
Wisps
last
look
time?
like?
The Wisps are the Twisted Souls.
Yeah, so everyone just needs to go get their ass next to them when they spawn.
Okay. Let's pull it.
When should we lust?
Phase 2.
Phase 2.
Does each of the ads spawn every time?
No, it's 3 out of the 4 every time.
Oh, okay. So if Wisps don't spawn, which one then?
All right. Tormented Souls right over here.
Tormented Souls.
Everybody over here.
It's like we don't need a ton. We don't need everybody.
Yeah, just
And make sure
just-
you run out quickly so you don't get rid of the... Kill the Drake.
Yeah, we just need a majority of people.
Rambles on simple. I'm running my ass to the corner.
Yeah, definitely Wisp. It spawned a ton of cleanse
I
ground.
got a big ad on me.
Who was that?
Glorion.
Oh, you got sniped like a wet noodle.
Yep.
Yeah, I got aggro. I just did.
I got it.
There's too many.
Man,
down
there's
now.
so many down.
Wipe with Glorion down, yeah. Let's wipe.
I was waiting for that third ad.
Yeah, you weren't really taking that much damage, and then you just fell over.
Yeah. Something that guy fucking. I have to go look at logs. See what he
Yeah,
did
the Ancient does a stomp where people have to stack or it does a shitload of damage.
Yeah, it's reduced by the number of people on the stomp.
Which is why you got shit on because everyone else was with the ads.
Yeah.
Also, I heard somebody call it out, but let's make sure that we run away from the thing after it's cleansed because we don't want to use up the green early.
Exactly. If you run out very quickly, it won't go smaller, but it'll still cleanse you. So as soon as the green spawns, you need to run out of it.
Does anyone have a repair mount?
Yeah, I'll put it up.
So when we wiped there, I was watching like the stacks, and I had like 35 on me, and it wasn't too bad. Like it was heal throwable, so you don't need to be like exactly at 25 or 30. You can let it go for a little bit longer.
Yeah, I got up to like 40 stacks.
Yeah, but it all depends on if people are moving out of mechanics and if the healers can keep up with that. You know, it might not be taking that much on you, but when you cross across the entire raid, it's quite a bit.
Nearly the entire history of the
Right.
universe and the first
Well,
of its
I
kind.
try to keep mine as long as possible.
Yeah, I had like 35.
so that everybody else can.
Oh yeah,
cleanse.
tank it doesn't matter. I don't think.
Yeah, but definitely the wisps because we get extra cleanse ground then as well, and we don't have to deal with them exploding on people and coming from everywhere.
No, if it's the ancient and the Drake, we'll just take the Drake out first because the ancient's gonna have its damage reduced by the number of players nearby, so we won't have to really worry too much about it.
Oh shit, my bad, wrong button.
Tormented
Wiz.
Souls.
It's Drake and Ancient.
Everyone on the Drake.
There he goes.
By the way, isn't when you spawn the ad, he has 10 seconds of immunity, right? I remember them saying.
Hey, watch out for the roots.
Fucking
Yeah,
2 million
someone's
holy
running
shot.
roots through the melee group.
Roots.
Who's got rooted?
Watch out for roots, guys.
Shift, you have a B-Res.
Tormented Souls.
Drake first, then the
Last stand.
sister.
Watch the brambles. Please.
I got hit with the javelin.
Someone interrupt the sister.
I got it.
Roots.
Guys, get the Drake quickly.
Oh god, the roots. We got DPS ads faster.
Yeah. Just two sisters.
That man above.
Everyone should be on the sisters. Yeah, these ads need to go down much
Yeah,
faster.
we need to get these ads down.
Yeah.
I'm still fighting these sisters over here. And the next ad phase already started.
Oh, it's because most of our DPS are dead.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Fuck, green is way over there.
Yeah, that's just a wipe.
I have 85 stacks.
Oh my god. I got you, bro.
Yeah, swipe it.
See how many stacks you can get.
91 stacks.
I just want to see if you can go past 100.
Almost.
No.
How did our DPS die? Like, what was killing everyone?
We can't hear you, Alfaro.
How did everyone die?
Their health hit 0.
Ah, that's how. No,
Smart.
I saw the melee. Like somebody was rooting like the entire melee group. I know that's
Yeah, when you get the brambles,
running those for
don't
everybody.
run through the melee group. Run away from the melee group.
You know,
Yeah, it
I'm gonna mark if you get rambles. We should mark it to the side of the room.
Just
But
run
I mean,
to
it-
which.
They just run away from the group. Don't run
Yeah,
through the group.
run to
It's
a
that
side.
simple.
It takes a while for it to catch up to
so
you,
just-
and then
just
once it
mark
catches up to you, start pulling it around the edge.
Right, you're right, exactly. But
I think
I
what
know it
confused-
happened a couple times where people were literally running through the group with the brambles.
I think what confused people is they have like a bunch of stacks, right? And then they get the roots, but then they take the stack priority for themselves, right? So they're gonna go cleanse themselves, but then they just run roots to everybody.
Don't worry too much about your stacks. We can
Yeah.
handle it.
Yeah, stats are like your least priority.
And if you have a lot, just call them out, and I'm sure they have them.
Those like Tibersfield maple through
There's
90
lots.
stacks.
Yeah.
And I didn't
Yeah,
even
Maple's
cleanse myself
also
until
getting
like
constant heals.
45.
well, I'm gonna mark just two sides of the map. So if you're on one side or the other, that'll just give you an idea of the direction to run to when you get brambles. That way, you're not just like WTF running through everybody. Basically, you want to treat brambles like Tron. That's all you want to do.
Should mages ice block through the brambles or no?
Well, you can blink away from it, and then you can Cloak of Shadows, Blessing
back.
Free, shit, you know.
Well, because then you don't cause a line of them.
Oh yeah, mages can do that. Also, I think the rogue, if he gets it, has a thing that lets him not be rooted as well that he can use.
If we really want to get enthusiastic, I mean, some of the pallies can throw a bop on somebody if they're about to get rooted.
I was throwing Blessing of Freedom on people randomly.
Yeah, and BOF too.
I don't have any cool tools like that.
You can't give people wolf form, Pharaoh.
Unfortunately, no. That would be really cool. I mean, I have a little totem that's kind of like a mini
But
Savage
no,
Roar.
Blessing of Freedom and Cloak of Shadows both work to actually clear brambles.
What about tanking Sonaris, Glorian? Did you need me to switch with you at all during the time you were tanking?
They're back. Alright, ready check for pull.
Yeah, Maple, he was AFK. He didn't hear that.
Oh.
I said, at any point in that fight, did you actually need to switch with me for Sonaris at all?
I was looking at that little thing. It's supposed to be after, what is it? Fucking Spear of Nightmares, but I haven't seen a Spear of Nightmares yet.
It's
got
second
one.
phase only, I think.
Yeah.
Let me read.
Unless we got him to phase 2, I got one last pull.
Okay, yeah, so yeah.
What
Yeah,
happens
once
What do you mean, one last pull?
I got this spear last pull.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I guess if the tanks get Spear, they have to swap after it.
yeah, it's just basically like Ursoc mechanic.
Yeah.
You
But I
su-
didn't.
yeah.
I didn't get it, so I'm good. If I do get it, I'll yell for the swap.
All right, yeah.
All right. All right, let's pull it. Here we go.
No early mind phase this time.
Yeah, yeah.
Tormented souls on me.
Drake and Tree.
Brambles, watch out.
Clear your stacks if you got to. Look, Maple.
24.
Yeah, clear those things if you can get. Are you able to run over here? No.
I'm clear.
Cool.
90 something stacks last time.
I got you, bitch.
Tormented souls on me. We got tormented souls on me.
Oh,
Drake.
Jesus.
Sister and Drake.
Glorion inserted.
No, you're not.
Thank you.
DPS on Drake. I'll interrupt sister.
How many stacks are you at, man?
14 stack.
Okay. Tib has to go cleanse.
All right. Twisted Sisters.
Get air of the heals, guys.
All DPS should be on the sisters.
Yeah, we need all DPS on these sisters right now. You guys focus on Skull. I'll keep the other one interrupted.
More deep.
All right, I'm gonna go cleanse. I got 40 stacks. Tormented souls on me.
Yeah, Rain should probably start going towards the Tormented Souls or the ads.
2 Drakes.
Shifty, if you're in the call, I would say to cleanse yourself. You're at like 62. Yeah, you got it.
Can you put a skull on a Drake to focus, please?
We got 2 Drakes over here.
Thank you.
Sure, wall's up.
Barb, how's your man?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me know if you'll need an innervate.
Can go around and get a life cocoon, please?
Tib could use your innervate.
Incoming. Oh, damn.
We have 2 trees.
2 trees.
2 trees and a sister.
Tree first.
So yeah, tree first.
Then we focus the sister.
No, you focus the
I'll
tree
stay on
first.
the sister to interrupt. You guys focus tree.
Never mind.
Never mind.
No.
Tree's not picked up. It's on Sig.
Maple's dead.
Oh.
What the hell happened?
Get him up.
Yours are not.
Can we B-res?
Maple.
That'll be a wipe.
And
Half the raid's
Maple's
dead.
up.
Raids.
That's half the raid dead. It'll be a wipe.
Yeah, much better that time though.
This is going to be a long fight.
Yeah, we got to get those DPS down quicker and then jump to the scenarios more.
Yeah, like
I think
When
all
it-
that damage is just Glorion.
Whenever we send some people over to pick the ad we want to cleanse, it should be ranged so the melee can keep, damaging.
yeah, it should. Ranged only should go towards it. That's true. Also, like, yeah, I'm just looking. There's
We're missing a lot of damage.
People who have Cenarius as their top damage, which were like the people who switch ads immediately don't.
What damage is Glorion? Oh, on the boss. Yeah.
Yeah, we're missing a lot of damage from people switching off to cleanse.
I mean, there's that. There's a lot of people who it looks like are not switching really quickly to ads or are staying on Cenarius longer than they should.
Well, I remember in the thing it said that the ads are a little bit invincible or whatever for like 5 seconds when he summons them, right? So.
No. That's the part where you run over to them. Once they're actually targetable, they're not invincible anymore.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's like a
quicker.
7-second window of pick your one.
So as soon as he yells, switch.
I will call out the ad to focus, and that's when you switch.
Okay.
Hey, this is Shifty. I'm gonna get a drink real quick.
This fight is annoying as piss.
It's fun, man.
I like it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
It's probably harder than I.
Is it Tilgo? Is that how you pronounce your name?
I was going with Tyglo.
Tyglo? Alright, cool. So I can call out for Cocoon. Or whatnot if we need it.
Anyone know what percentage second phase starts? Because I couldn't find that when I was looking at stuff.
%30.
Oh shit. Yeah, we weren't getting any damage on him. He was like what, 20% in?
No, he was
Yeah, it
at
was
like
like
60.
60.
Oh, okay, that's not bad then.
That fight still seems... That feels way long.
It does.
I think it'll help if only the ranged move to spawn the correct ad or cleanse the correct ad.
Melee? Yeah.
So that way melee can stay on him until the ads actually spawn.
And we only need like a majority, so it's only like 1 or 2.
So
If
as
no one
long as
else is near the other ones.
Stacked.
But
yeah.
I mean, it'll count them like. You just want to make sure you're toward that side.
Yeah.
We can have ranged and healers just hop over there.
So does the cleanse go first and then we run?
Yeah, cleanse goes first, and then because you run over to where the one you want cleansed. It'll instead of it spawning, it'll cleanse and create the clear area on the ground, and then it'll spawn the other 2 ads. There's about a 1 second delay between the cleansed area and the ads that you fight actually spawning.
Okay.
I'm back.
I'm changing batteries in my vape. It died.
The struggle.
No.
Pharaoh, you there?
Yeah. Just reading.
Cool. Here we go.
Okay, so ranged move towards the tormented souls. Drake. Everyone switch to Drake. Everyone on tree.
Yeah, definitely aim the Dragon's Breath away from everyone.
You can't.
Can't aim
Can't.
it.
Oh,
The
you
Dragon's
can't?
Breath doesn't hurt that bad, so it's okay.
We did 1,000,000 damage to everyone then.
Yeah, it hurts a
Stomp.
lot.
Stomp. Everyone on Cenarius.
Much better.
Range to move towards tormented souls. Or just kind of stay where you are, because everyone should be fine.
Yep, I'm gonna move this guy.
Everyone on Drake.
Twisted Sister.
Roots are 2 guys.
All right, back on Cenarius.
Alright, ranged this time will move towards one of the Twisted Sisters when they spawn. Because it'll be 2 Twisted Sisters in a tree. You want to take it so there's only 1 sister. So ranged move towards one of the 2 in the back. Tree first.
going to try to move him a little bit over that direction. So I can stay close to the green.
Everyone should be stacking really close, including ranged, for the stomp. Alright, now you can move out with the thing. Sister?
Back on scenarios.
Scenarios?
A little closer to
Much better this time, guys.
Yeah, all the melee outrunning to cleanse really helped.
Tormented Souls in the back, back left.
I'm gonna move
Tormented
the
Souls.
boss.
It's 2 dragons.
Dratch, you want to mark one?
Yep, got one. Everyone on the skull.
Need help on Maple. I'm going in.
Innervate.
Using Ancient King.
Alright, healing tied down, so we should be okay.
Other Drake.
Good job, guys.
Watch out for roots.
Back on scenarios.
I got an innervate for you, Barb.
I appreciate it.
Can we get big mana tree thing next, please?
That would help.
Yeah, go ahead and grab Mana Tree this time. It'll be the Nightmare Sapling. Other tree first.
I got Javelin and Scorn Touch on me at the same time.
Who should I get up?
Yeah, I got Desiccating Stomped.
Anybody know what percentage phase 2 begins in?
30%. Everyone
Back
on
on
scenarios.
I'm home.
Who's gone?
You rest on shift?
I'm at about 40% mana.
Yeah, same.
Grab a Tormented Souls, because there's 2 of them. I can't mark the Wisps, so they'll be the first priority.
I got a bunch of small ads on me. Nope, never
Yeah,
mind.
that's the
They're off
Wisps.
now.
That's the Wisps.
Shield walls up.
They explode.
I have aggro. No, 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 no.
Oh, we need to swap. There's the spear. Take boss.
We have to get the roots off Malfurion.
Oh, Jesus. It's a wipe.
Wait, is he in phase 2 already?
Yeah.
No.
You can ignore Entangling Roots in normal, so just focus Scenarius.
Yeah, he no longer spawns ads in phase 2.
Okay. What's up with the freaking corruption though, on the ground?
You got when you get the corruption is from the Spear of Nightmare. The tanks or one of the healers need to blow a huge cooldown on them when it's incoming, or else to lessen the damage, because the more damage it does, the bigger the void zone.
The problem with that is most of the healers are by that point because we're not getting enough mana back because of the sheer amount of damage going out.
Do you want to switch
Within a
to
certain
grabbing
innervate
trees?
till then.
Yeah, I feel like corruption isn't that big of a problem, and the small patches just get wasted half the time.
How were you guys in healing through the wisp explosions? Was that okay too when the wisps came out?
How do you want melee to deal with the wisps? Because we're taking a lot of damage when they die.
Well, I try to AoE and get aggro, but you know,
Well, the thing is, they do
they're all over the
damage
place.
to everyone within 8 yards of the
Right.
person they explode on.
Exactly.
So should range kill those, or?
So you just want to stay spread and just kill the wisps that are near you, basically.
Okay. So don't go crazy, I guess.
Yeah, because that big explosion really hurt.
I mean, what we could do is mid-fight switch to a tree so we can get everybody's mana back up to full.
Yeah, because there's going to be one where it's 2 trees and a sister, which we can grab
Right.
that for a tree, which we did, but they said they were still out of mana after that.
Mm.
Yeah, I was rocking like 400k, which is like 40%.
Yeah. When we hit phase 2, I was sitting at about 25% mana, which is why Maple died, because I fucking spammed flash until I went and then he went.
Yeah, well, at that point, there was just me, you, and Barb alive. We were missing 2 healers.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so what we can do is we'll go like the wisps first, obviously, because the way no one's going to be out of mana that early. And then second round we can grab a tree if there's one. Yeah, because second round is what, tree, Drake, sister.
Is it a set thing?
Yeah, it's set each
Yeah.
time. First round is Wisp, Tree, Drake, and I think it's Drake, Tree, Sister. Is that the one, or is it Drake, Wisp, Sister? But yeah, the second time a tree, because the second time a tree spawns, we'll grab that one, and then we can then grab another one later too when there's 2 trees. I'll keep track and I'll call it out, so you guys don't really have to worry about it.
I'm a tree.
But I can definitely make sure we weave in more trees.
Alrighty. Ready to check for pull?
The only point we actually went really is the 2 Drakes, because that's a lot of.
Yep. Seriously, Glorion, what the fuck am I watching?
I'm a tree. I'm a tree. I'm a tree.
Do you ever see that video with those kids in Captain America? He was turning everybody into trees. I'll have to find that next.
It's Captain Planet.
Tormented Souls on me.
Tormented Souls. Everyone on the Drake. Also, everyone should be stacked in close for the stomp, including ranged.
On the first stomp, I'll blow all my cooldowns.
Roots going
You get
straight through the
second
middle.
bar.
Wow,
Those roots.
Everyone
Yeah,
close to
we're-
the tree.
Oh, yeah, that's a wipe.
Oh, my wipe.
That's a wipe.
Yeah.
Can
I
people
don't
watch
know
the
if we
roots?
should stack that much.
When the
As long
roots,
as we move the roots away, then that's fine to
Yeah.
stack.
yeah, when the
Because
roots
you have
came
to stack
in, we
for the
got
stomp.
breath at the same time.
Yeah, I couldn't see shit.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have
Holy
roots,
moly.
Don't stack.
Yeah, the roots have killed us more than anything.
Because there's so many times the roots are going through the group.
Can we say roots more?
It'll alert
Roots.
you when they're on you,
Roots is
right?
a great movie.
It is.
Well,
I like
as
to
soon
watch
as
it backwards.
it's on you, it's too late.
God.
I didn't know that was a
Stupid.
movie.
Yeah, except it's a lie.
motivation.
There, I posted it.
God. This is ridiculous.
Oh god, I have to watch this.
I think Glorion's is better.
Keep on watching.
Heart is my favorite. Oh my god, is that Don Cheadle?
What did I tell you about posting links for him?
Are we gonna have a battle?
I just might.
Ugh, please no. My friend says, just as the thing, tree is really only for mana. There's no need to deal with dragon and twisted sisters at the beginning.
I'm assuming he means cleansing them.
I would assume.
Does that mean you still have to kill them?
Yeah, they said Drake is only kind of good for the phase switch.
That pelvic thrust.
Oh my god, he's pelvic thrusting.
Alright. Ready, check for full.
Let's
Hi,
do this.
I'm actress and model Rebecca Romaine. And if you're like me...
You ready, Alfaro? He's mesmerized at the gift that I linked.
Yeah, he'll be back in 2 minutes.
You're giving him like a minute and 30 seconds too long.
There we go.
Tormented Souls?
Over here on me.
It looks like they spawn in the same spot every time, so you
Yeah.
just
They do.
arrange to stay there.
Alright, everyone on Drake?
Stomp. Shifty's down.
I got him.
Everyone should be on tree.
I'm back on Cenarius.
Go ahead for Tormented Souls. So no one really should need to move for this one. Everyone on Drake.
Sister. Back on Cenarius.
Pharaoh's gone. Well, dead.
Yeah, someone ran through me with roots.
Grab a sister, guys, in the back.
Watch
Tree
those
first.
roots.
Roots are coming at me.
Going to cleanse.
Snares run out.
Roots coming right through everybody. Back on scenarios.
Tormented Souls.
Tormented Souls.
Gotcha. Right.
It's probably gonna be a wipe.
Grab a tree.
Tree first.
Barbarian, can you iterate if you have one?
I don't know who you are.
Barbarian.
We're gonna get an innervate here in about 5 seconds.
There's only one.
No, the
Oh, the tree.
Yeah, we didn't have enough people for Stomp, and I died.
Yeah, I died too.
Yeah, whenever
Yes.
a tree's up, if you don't have roots or the little circle around you, you should always be on him to lessen the damage from Stomp.
You got a root going right through the group again.
Really need to work on root control.
Yeah, if you see the root pop up, you gotta bounce. Like you gotta go.
I was noticing people are just backing up 3 feet when they get the roots, and it's still hitting like 8 people. Some people just weren't moving to the sides at all.
Are we wiping?
Yes.
There's 2 healers.
Too many DPS dead.
I was just asking before I went and killed myself.
Look at those fucking wisps.
Hey, we hit phase 2 again.
Nice.
Oh, we should get it down soon then.
Damn, that is a long fight, though. Like, it's
Yeah,
taking
it
us
is.
7 minutes just to get to phase 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous.
It is midnight, so
11:58. We got one more.
One more?
Yeah, one more pull.
Yeah.
Me, you're a busy modern woman. I'm introducing the Hand Bra by Rebecca Romaine. My hands are the to GQ. That's because the Hand Bra can or at night if you find
So we doing one more?
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna do it one more time.
Beacon barb. Don't forget, like I did last pull.
Always Alfaro.
I don't know what Aqui means.
Means I'm here.
There we go.
It means aquí. In Spanish, it's here.
Aquí.
¿Dónde están las bibliotecas? Aquí, aquí.
Some kind of library.
Yeah.
Where is the library?
Here,
Yeah.
here.
You ever see Bedazzled?
No.
Great movie.
Range, Tormented Souls. Everyone on the Drake.
I think I lagged out.
Yeah, you're just gonna
Well,
stand
you
next.
have everyone on Cenarius. Oh wait, I should probably cleanse. I have 40 stat.
Shit, I got like 45. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm
Not
just
even
going
going to
through.
call this one because it's really easy.
I like that.
Drake.
Flash stands up. Show wall.
Grab one of the sisters in the back. Everyone on tree.
No Reds on Glorian.
Pink circle, get out.
Better.
Yep.
Circle, circle.
Like,
Tormented souls in the back. Skull Drake.
Last stand.
Tib needs innervate.
incoming.
Healers need mana backs.
40%.
Grab a tree. Tree.
The roots are going through everybody again. Sure, there's like 54 stacks on me.
Cleanse.
I did.
He doesn't have it.
No, cleanse on the ground.
Oh.
Actual.
Sorry.
Sister.
I got heals on Glory. If you guys.
Grab a tree. Or souls. Grab a souls.
You
guys got V-Res for 50.
Spear of Nightmare. I'm gonna swap.
Coming.
Do we need a hero here?
Never mind.
No, that's the end.
Yeah. There's too many wisps up when you get phase 2.
So how do we cleanse the thing at this phase?
What thing?
We cleanse the corruption stacks with no.
You don't.
Oh, yeah. So you have to kill him from 30%.
Yeah, it becomes a DPS race from that point on.
Okay.
You have to kill him before the ground gets too spread, or before you get too many corruption stacks.
We'll get him tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean we're at least consistently getting to phase 2 now, so that's progress.
We're gonna
Yo,
Mage
guys,
Mortad.
Man, I'm sorry about that, guys. I lagged
all
on
good.
that.
That's fine. I mean, we still got to phase 2.
Yeah, starting him first off tomorrow would be good because we'll all be fresh and ready. And
Yep.
Yeah, it's very intensive to do it.
Can I get a
Late at
DJ on
night.
the crosswalking? I'm stuck over here.
yeah, my eyes are getting tired just from trying to
Same.
keep ads controlled.
I am freaking out for the night. I'm gonna get some sleep.
I am as well. I gotta go shower and stuff, so I will see everyone tomorrow night.
Yep.
Anybody down for
I
a
will
mythic?
be
If you
here.
guys remember, if you guys got like any fucking herbs or anything you guys can spare, and we can make people flasks, toss them in the G bank. But I know right now it's probably pretty tight, but you know. If not, see you guys tomorrow.
All right, guys.
See ya.
Yes.